high school football regular season is 2/3 of the way through as the stakes continue to rise with the calendar flipping to October. Week 6 of Football Friday has 5 of our local teams hitting the road for their latest matchups. Naperville Central heads to Lockport looking to remain undefeated on the season. The Redhawks also have revenge on their mind after a heartbreaking loss to the Porters in overtime a season ago. Early in the first quarter, Lockport quarterback Brendan Matia buys a little time, finding a streaking Adam Kozak behind the defense for the opening score of the game as the Porters lead 7-0. Later in the quarter, the Central defense gets one back as the Porters muff the handoff. Jake Stanish scoops up the loose ball and heads into the end zone to even the score at 7-7. Late in the first half, with the game tied at 14, Redhawk quarterback Sebastian Hayes finds Deshaun Williams down the sidelines. Williams jukes a defender and heads in for the touchdown as Naperville Central takes a 21-14 halftime lead. The Redhawks with a 24-14 advantage in the fourth quarter. Hayes drops back and throws to his running back Gavin Wade, who leaks down the sideline on the wheel route. Another touchdown for the Redhawks as Naperville Central stays undefeated at 6-0 following a 31-21 road victory over the Porters. Naperville North is visiting LincolnWay West for a very important matchup. Both teams are 3-2, so a win would be huge for their respective playoff hopes. In the first half, LincolnWay West takes the early advantage as quarterback Chase Hetfleisch finds Jimmy Talley with a screen pass for the touchdown. Wildcats lead 17-7. Naperville North turns to the passing game connection between quarterback Jacob Bell and receiver Quinn Morris. Morris makes a great adjustment at the back of the end zone to make the catch and keep his feet in bounds. On the opening kickoff of the second half, leading 2017, the Warriors' Ryan Stiglick takes the ball inside the 5 and breaks several tackles along the right side en route to a LincolnWay touchdown. The 26-24 ball game goes back and forth. If you thought the last Quinn Morris catch was impressive, just you wait. Bell to Morris again, who somehow makes the diving catch while his right knee hits down in the end zone. An incredible display of body control as the Huskies take a 31-26 lead. Into the fourth quarter, when Jacob Bell throws another absolute dime into the arms of Chico Thomas for the touchdown, the Huskies expand the lead and hold on for a thrilling 38-33 victory over LincolnWay West. The Huskies are one win away from playoff eligibility. Bennett Academy is one victory away from playoff eligibility. The Red Wings visit Triton College to face St. Patrick in search of win number 5 against the Shamrocks, who have been shut out 2 games in a row. Martin Radgowski missed last week's game against Mount Carmel, but Bennett is thrilled to have him back for this one as the running back bursts through the line to put the Red Wings in front 7-0. Later in the opening quarter, Bennett quarterback Ryan Kubacki drops back and finds a wide-open Luke Doyle for a 74-yard touchdown pass. The Red Wings offense is out in force as Bennett takes a 28-16 halftime lead. In the third quarter, the St. Patrick offense shows some life as well. Shamrock quarterback Colin Hay finds Joseph Costanzo up the middle. Costanzo breaks a tackle and gets into the end zone as St. Patrick trails 28-23. Near the end of the third quarter, Kubacki drops back and finds a wide-open Luke Wilds behind the defense. That puts the Red Wings in front 42-30. Offensive fireworks all night as Bennett is postseason bound after a 49-30 victory over the Shamrocks. Waubonsie Valley heads south down I-55 to face Normal West for a rare midseason non-conference matchup. The Warriors look to build on a 28-7 victory over Stagg a week ago. Like Waubonsie Valley, the Wildcats enter this matchup with a 3-2 record. In the first quarter, Normal West running back Cody Muehlbauer takes the pitch and darts through the right side into the end zone to start the scoring for the Wildcats, who lead 6-0. A little before halftime, Normal looks to add to the lead as Payne Mefford lofts a goal line pass to A.J. Austin for the touchdown. The Wildcats lead 14-0 at halftime. In the fourth quarter, following an Owen Roberts interception, Christian Simmons takes the handoff and powers into the end zone for the touchdown to get the Warriors on the board. But that is all the green and gold can muster as Normal West takes the 21-7 victory over Waubonsie Valley. Matia Valley continues its challenging road schedule with a trip to Homewood Flossmore. The Mustangs need to win out to earn playoff eligibility, but it will be no easy task against the Vikings. The Homewood Flossmore offense was firing on all cylinders throughout the game. Quarterback Randall McDonald throws a nice deep ball behind the defense to Miles Ellis for the touchdown. It was more of the same in the second half as McDonald finds DeJuan Taylor, who fights through the tackle to get to the end zone. Homewood Flossmore wins big 54-6 over Matia Valley. Neuqua Valley was able to break through into the win column last week with a dominating victory over DeKalb. As the lone local team with the home game in Week 6, the Wildcats will need to bring their A game against the state's top 8A team, LincolnWay East. In the opening quarter, Griffin star quarterback Jonah Williams scrambles and dumps off a pass to Brody Gish, who turns upfield and breaks through several tackles, eventually working his way through the end zone for the first score of the game. The LincolnWay East offense is as strong as advertised. Williams adds another touchdown to his ledger. On this one, he shows off the speed and scrambling ability as LincolnWay takes a 41-0 lead. Neuqua Valley is able to make a dent in the second half as Key Truong finds sophomore Josh Retman for the touchdown. Despite a pair of second half scores, the Wildcats fall to 1-5 following a 48-14 victory for LincolnWay East. Looking at the standings, Naperville Central is still undefeated and emerging as one of the state contenders in Class 8A. Bennett Academy is back in the playoffs with 5 wins for the first time since 2019. Naperville North is now just 1 victory away from a 4th consecutive trip to the postseason. Next week, we finally see some familiar matchups with Naperville North hosting Neuqua Valley and Naperville Central traveling to Matia Valley. Waubonsie Valley welcomes DeKalb, while Bennett Academy returns home to face Fenwick. Only 3 weeks remain in the regular season. It should be a thrilling sprint to the finish. We'll see you next week for another edition of Football Friday. I'm Justin Cornwell. Thanks for watching.